All right, I am back for another Vibe Coder project for Vibe Coder October. Today, I thought it would be fun to play with Figma Make. I surprisingly haven't even tried using Figma Make yet, so I thought that because it's a design tool, maybe I'll make a portfolio using Figma Make today. And I pre-wrote some of the content and made some really quick case study images, and I'm going to kind of plug all of that in and see what it comes up with. So I have my case study information in Notion, and I did use ChatGPT to help me really quickly put together some headlines and descriptions for my projects. I also have entire case studies written out that I could plug in once the site is ready and I want to customize it a little bit more. But for now, I wrote this prompt out telling it to design a unique portfolio for me, Steph McLaren, and I gave it a little bit of content, and then I went through and added what I want in each case study. So I'm going to go ahead and copy my prompt. I'm going to paste it in, and I'm going to attach a few case study images. I think I have to do one at a time, actually. That's kind of annoying. So here we go. Second one and third one. All right, let's see what happens. Here we go. All right, that took about 5 minutes to fully create. Looks like we're missing the content of the page, though. It didn't do a great job here. Oh, there we go. So I guess it just landed me on a strange part. So here we go. Awesome. This looks really great for a first stab at it. Maybe I'll close this side part. Is there a way to preview without? Ah, there we go. I don't know why it's landing me on this page, but yeah, so we got a nice kind of intro, description, what I've been up to lately. These are some of the companies that I've worked with, and I wanted to add like a little highlight section for each. These are really rough mocks I did for the case study images. I also wanted it to add a placeholder for another project that I still need to put together. Let's see how it does with the click in. All right, not bad. So we have this great little overview up here. I think this is where there's probably room to personalize some of the headings. I wrote a post recently about how the headings can really help carry the story instead of just labeling them challenge or research, things like that. So I think there's opportunity to kind of play with the storytelling and the content here. But yeah, this is great. I love how they put the results section in a 3-column to kind of draw attention instead of writing it in a paragraph style. And there's key learnings, has the footer there. Pretty nice. We'll go back to work. Let me click into this one. Same format, templated case study style. And this is where I can probably prompt it further with the case study content that I already created and just have it plug it in. Let's see what the about page looks like. All right, very text heavy. The about page isn't that great. Maybe we could prompt it to add an image. I could upload an image of myself to add here. Maybe some images of me doing some fun things, hobbies, whatnot. Talk a little bit about my journey. Contact, great. So all in all, this is a really, really great starting point. It probably took me about 15 minutes to throw together some general guidelines as to what I wanted for the portfolio and put together these really quick images for the case study covers. So this was about a half hour worth of time, maybe even less. And I already have an almost complete portfolio website. So for those of you who have a hard time with portfolios, I know that this is such a big pain point for most of us as designers, but this is a really easy, quick way to get started, and then you already have something to work with, and there's ways to personalize it, customize it, show your personality a little bit, add your own logo, use your own accent colors. Maybe this could benefit from having a more clear, I guess the hover is okay, but I don't know if a see more or view entire case study could be helpful. Yeah, all in all, pretty great. Very simple, very basic. So I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use this exact same prompt, and I'm going to try to prompt other vibe coding tools. So next I'll try Lovable, I'll try Bolt, I'll try Claude, and I want to compare the output of each of the tools so we can kind of look at what's working, what's not working, what the visual design is, things like that. So stay tuned and try it out for yourself. Not bad.